Hi, so today with us, I have a very special person, a celebrity I would say in the football world. That's none other than Waseem Razeek. Hi Waseem, how are you doing?
Thank you, I'm fine.
Doing good?
Yeah.
Alright. Tell me, what are you doing these days? Anything special? What have you been up to? Just take us through your little lifestyle these days.
Yeah, sure. I came back after a hard season from India. Just doing some different sports out of football, keeping me fit and traveling around as much as possible.
But still you've been quite occupied, I see.
Yeah, that's true. But with the situation right now, it's a bit difficult, but going around is much better.
Shall we order something and then carry on our discussion?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, sure. Hi, thank you.
Anything you like, any special?
I have to keep me fit, so healthy nutrition
You're quite
is important.
conscious about your food intake as well.
That's true. So, yeah. What about you?
Actually, I will have something really light.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, Waseem. Before I start off, I actually got to know that you didn't participate for the recent tournament. Was it last year? Am I right?
No, it was last month actually.
Last
month. And there was a AFC Cup qualifications going on, and while I was in India, they nominated me. I had a small controversy with the management, so I decided myself not to participate for the matches.
Sure. Something many people don't know. You were born in Germany, correct?
Yes,
right.
that's right.
And you played for Gokulam Kerala Football Club.
Yes, that was my recent club.
Nice. Take us through it. Take us through the pathway. Take us through the hard work, the dedication that went in.
I wasn't long at all in Kerala. There was during the Corona period, the Indian League decided to play the matches in Calcutta. So Kerala was my club, but I wasn't staying there at all.
Okay.
When we had a hard season, became champion of India.
Great.
So it's a huge achievement for me as well. I have met a lot of friends from all over India.
I'm sure you have a fan club there as well.
I think so, yeah. And but I'm still in contact with the boys, and my contract ended. They wanted to extend it, so my agent does the work for it. So let's see what the future shows.
All right. What do you love about Sri Lanka?
Good question. No, it's my home country. It's the country of my parents. So I was born in Germany, but my roots are Sri Lankan. So I love to come. Usually, while studying in Germany, I used to come to Sri Lanka once a year. And I love the people, the culture, the food.
Yes. So you love spicy food?
Not at all, but I like the food.
You love Sri Lankan food?
Yes. So I decided myself to stay here for a while, for a longer period, and represent my country internationally.
In the past 5 years, there are a couple of trophies, achievements you were awarded. Let's take a memory down that lane.
Yeah, the latest achievement, I guess it was. What was the last?
I think one was the trophy by the Mahinda Rajapaksa trophy.
Exactly.
One was that, right?
Exactly.
I recall that.
It was a huge moment for me personally, because it was the first match I played my home country. Represented Sri Lanka earlier, but it was always away out of Sri Lanka. So my parents came. They're all over from Germany to watch the matches.
Because I think you won the highest score in that particular match.
Yes,
And
that was the
it was a great achievement there.
first match. I think I scored all the 4 goals against Maldives in front of my parents, in front of my family.
In front of a country.
In front of a country. My wife came for the first time. I recently got married. So
Congratulations on that.
thank you. So she was there, and as I said, it was a big moment for me.
Now, your entire life is also cycled with football.
Yeah.
What is your career? What do you want to do with it in future? Is your entire future planned with football ahead? Or how do you want to take it forward?
I started playing football very early, my early ages. I think I was around 8 years old when I started playing football. Compared to other European football, it was quite late, but it was enough for me. So I had a passion, I had a dream afterwards, after the small achievements over there. I wanted to become a footballer, so I changed my school. I went to a sports school. I was a youth national player of Germany earlier, and after doing my A levels, I directly signed my professional contract. So it just went through on, and hope that I can be in that field for the future as well. So started already studying sports management and science by part. And for the future, yeah.
Going back to our previous question, you said you actually hit 4 goals, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that a world record?
I heard about a player who scored 4 goals as well.
Okay.
I might be the second one.
But are you excited about it?
Yeah, can be. It was a derby at all. We played against Maldives.
Right.
So they were leading by 4 goals. And equalizing in the last minute was a special moment for me and for the boys because of the hard work we had in the past years with the situation and the football, right? So giving something back to the fans, for the supporters, joy, happiness is also an important thing right now for us.
So we're going for a very quick rapid fire round.
Yeah.
So you have to give me a 1-word answer within 2 minutes, right? Favorite place to travel?
Bali.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who would you take with you?
There's no other answer than my wife right
You
now.
haven't a choice. All right. Favorite food you like to eat?
It's kebab.
Nice. Favorite footballer locally and internationally? Both.
Locally, can I add me myself?
Yeah, no problem.
No,
It's an
just
answer.
joking. It's I don't know many local players here, but I'm a big fan of Sujan. Our captain Sujan Pereira is a goalkeeper, so I like his attitude and big fan of him.
Favorite pal / favorite friend in the dressing room?
In the dressing room, a lot of friends. Recently, one of my good partners and friend, he passed away. Was very close to me, so I'll definitely miss him in the next matches. Right? Yeah, but there are a lot of.
Many, so you cannot mention one.
Yeah.
No problem. What is the craziest thing? I'm pretty sure you all do crazy things in the dressing room. What is the craziest thing you have done? You and a friend.
There are a lot of things. So
Can you mention one? Just the craziest, the super
to be honest, what
extreme
happens?
craziest.
Yeah, what happens in the cabin should be always keeping in the cabin, right? Mocking the coach, maybe.
That happens a lot, I believe.
Yeah, I guess.
What are you most proud of?
That I represent my country, definitely. It's one of my most proudest moments. Right?
What is the app you use the most on your phone?
I am not a big fan of using Instagram or else, but I have it, and I used to go through it to read news and keep me updated.
All right, so you use it actually in a very much healthier, better way. Great. Okay, what is it that you as a person love doing, spending time with during your leisure time?
Me,
Yes,
just me
just
doing.
you. How do you spend your leisure time basically?
I used to play PlayStation often. I'm a big fan of playing PlayStation, so it just keep me busy right now because of my studies.
Okay.
I'm a married man now.
So much commitments.
Much commitments. I have to change myself. So in the past, I have lived also alone.
Okay.
Even in Germany, I was a apart from my parents, so I know how to keep me busy.
What is your favorite goal scoring moment internationally?
Internationally, my first goal obviously was not a long time back, scoring 2 goals against Lebanon in South Korea for the World Cup qualifications. So I think it was a turning point for every football fan. By scoring these goals, I think we had won a lot of supporters during that time within the period, in the Corona period, and for the matches afterwards, we have won also a lot of supporters. I think it's a big achievement for us and for my whole team.
Right, our food is on time.
Ah, yes.
Also, Waseem, what do you love about yourself?
Me,
Yes.
open-hearted maybe,
Great.
open-minded. Keep saying what is in my mind, and I can adapt to everyone.
Adaptability factor is there. Exactly.
Yeah.
What is the best league you enjoy playing?
The best league.
Yes. Most favorite?
I think every league I played was quite interesting for me. Especially the first season as a pro, I think I won't forget this moment. It was quite interesting because I'd signed my contract and got injured afterwards directly.
Okay.
So I was out for approximately 10 months and came back, gave my debut, and continued playing. Even the last season in India was quite interesting for me. So
A very hectic schedule, yeah.
exactly.
So there might be a positive side and a negative side too.
Yeah.
What is your most positive, the good thing and the bad thing about Waseem? You can also start enjoying your food.
Yeah,
Starting.
I think the bad thing is, let's start with the bad thing, is that
Yeah, no
I get
problem.
angry
Very fast.
very fast.
Instant temper.
So I'm a tempered guy, hot-tempered guy, usually on the pitch. Off the field, it depends. If I am stuck in the traffic, maybe.
So it still
Yeah.
depends even off field,
Yeah,
right?
sometimes. So otherwise, I'm actually very happy.
Happy go.
Yeah, friendly guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying the food? Or?
Yeah.
So far, so good. All right. Just one more thing. Each person has an unforgettable moment in their life. You might be having a good moment, unforgettable one, also a bad. You just also recall, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? The most unforgettable good thing, unforgettable bad thing.
Definitely my debut. So when I made my debut after a long injury,
Going up that match.
10 months, yeah, exactly, and in front of, I think there were around 35,000 people coming to watch our matches, and giving my debut was a huge moment. Moments that I won't forget is also scoring my first goals in the Pro League, so these moments I won't forget forever.
How did you overcome those moments, those emotional moments, the moments of the downside basically you would go through as a sportsman?
I remember my first 2 goals I scored was on a match. Scored in a half-time 2 goals, and sitting in the cabin I was very excited. I don't know, I was nervous because people, there were around 50,000 people cheering me for my goals. Was in the cabin, I was
intense.
nervous. We had played a half-time already, we have half-time to go. And suddenly I felt vomitish. Went to the bathroom, vomited, and got better afterwards. But it was one of my hectic moments in that time.
The toughest opponent you have played against for your country internationally?
Internationally, the toughest opponent was definitely South Korea. So they had players playing in the Premier League. So
Is that also
best
the most
leagues.
challenging team you played against?
I guess so. So my Sri Lankan team, we had played a good match. We had a good match, a disciplined match with our coach. So I can say we had, compared to South Korea, we are definitely some levels below than them.
Right.
giving a huge performance against them is a good thing. The fans, the opponent fans cheered us even because of our performance. We have lost the match, but can be proud. So I think playing against South Korea as a Sri Lankan national team with international experienced players can be proud of.
All right. Who is Waseem in Germany?
Waseem Germany. Waseem is in Germany is a single person.
Yes.
Because I got married while there was a lockdown in Germany and I was in Sri Lanka. So many friends of mine got to know that. Just friends.
Yes.
The others not really. So I have to go back to see me myself again.
Yes.
But I was always traveling around. So even if I couldn't find a friend to go out with, I used to go out alone. Berlin, I'm coming from Berlin, it's the capital city of Germany. So
It's quite happening there.
Quite happening. So I think, to be honest, I was a party boy.
Oh, okay.
So during my time after doing my A-levels, and quite active in the night.
Yeah, party boy.
Party boy.
What
After the
more
matches.
can define it.
After the matches, obviously.
Right.
So yeah, I have my clique, my friends, my gang to go out with.
But now life is
But
different.
now life is a bit different. So
More settled,
more commitments.
more committed, settled.
So settled. I haven't been back in Germany yet. So let's see how it goes.
All right, so I think this is a pretty spicy question.
Yeah.
If you were given the chance to
Yeah.
select your own team with international players, who would be on your team?
I have some favorite players
Okay.
in the world. I think Ronaldo and Messi definitely will be in the top 11. Can I include myself?
Yeah, please.
With
You can be the captain if you want.
yeah, definitely. Then I will be the captain with Messi on the right and Ronaldo on the left. But I had a very good player. I had a favorite player from my young ages. It was Zidane.
Okay.
He had his final in Berlin.
Okay.
His final match in the World Cup final with France against Italy. So it was a moment where I really cried. I was quite young, but
But that moment
as a
meant to you
fan,
so much.
yeah, as a fan of a big player, getting a red card, I really shouted and cried, and we even lost the final and the World Cup. So it was a sad moment.
No problem.
Yeah.
All right. If you want to go down the memory lane in your past,
Yeah.
if you were to change one thing in your life, what would it be?
Being more cautious about my health, for sure, because I had 3 main injuries. I was a German national player in the youth teams, under 17, under 18, and I remember some weeks before going for the World Cup, under 17, where I got injured and broke my shoulder. So it was an unlucky moment, but I couldn't be safer with it. So to handle these situations on the ground, the ACL injury after signing my contract, and recently, not recently, some while ago, I have broken my tendon, Achilles tendon. So I was there also out for a year. So could be more cautious about my injuries. I was while shooting for Adidas, so
Right.
much more crazier. Yeah.
Crazy times.
Crazy,
And
yeah.
crazy, I think it's an entire cycle which you have been going through. It's not just about coming out on the
Yeah,
field.
that's it.
It takes so much
Exactly.
time, energy.
To recover, and the mindset.
Emotional,
Yeah, exactly.
everything.
Yeah. You have to be clear in your mind. That's a positive thing as a sportsman, as a pro,
Yes.
wherever you are. I mean, even how much pressure you get from all over, from all around, you have to be very clear in your mind to perform.
As for you, as for
Yeah.
Waseem Razeek,
Yeah.
who is the best football player?
Ever?
One person, like a role model you look up to. Who is the best person you could mention?
My favorite player, as I told, is Zidane. But I think the best player in the world, there is no other than Messi. He's quite small and has proven it to the world that even small people can achieve a lot. And I think it's everything. It's very fast with the ball, without the ball.
Yeah.
Has a good header, defensive work, offensive work. So it's very nice.
All right. Before I wrap up, there are two questions I have to ask you. If you were to play a hat trick against another country, which country would you dream to play with?
There are two countries
Okay.
I would like to mention. One is Italy.
Okay.
Italy is famous for their defensive work, and it's quite a famous country in football. So scoring 3 goals against them would be a history made, right? Great history for us. And the other one is the biggest rival Sri Lanka has is India. So scoring against India would be nice.
Would also be another achievement, like not just for you, I mean for the country
For
itself.
the country itself, yeah, that's true.
What is it? What piece of advice would you give club players, school players? What kind of motivational or inspiration do the youngsters need today?
Not at all. So I saw while training around, I see boys and girls playing around here Colombo, and I'd like to say never give up. Just focus on what you are doing, but also never neglect other things while doing your important stuff, and be proud of your achievements. That makes your confidence much stronger.
Waseem. Who is Waseem Razeek?
Again, Waseem Razeek is a Sri Lankan footballer from Germany.
How would you describe yourself in one word?
In one word, Waseem Razeek, I call myself the boss. So the boss, I would like to be a leader in future for my team, for my country.
Thank you so much, Waseem, for joining
Thank
us
you.
today. And
Thank
if
you
don't
as
mind,
well.
high five.
Thank you.
All right, and that's a wrap up with Waseem Razeek. And I hope you enjoyed this entire show and stay tuned for more.
Sponsors: Bamboo Cafe and Restaurant, Pixels Photography by Udara,